much, Keith. And thank you to the gentleman that just gave that reenactment speech. That's a great segue to what I wanted to talk to you about today, because the founders of this country changed the world when they asserted that you and I and every human being as a creation of God has an inalienable right to freedom, to self-determination. By asserting that we could determine how to govern ourselves, that if we were dissatisfied with the governance that we were being provided by Britain, we could throw it off and provide for ourselves. That was a rare and amazing concept. And the founders, after they fought that long war, they came together and created a constitution, one that would limit the power of the federal government, a small government as envisioned, to provide for a very limited number of reasons. But even after they wrote that constitution, they thought further to bind their hands. And that's what we're here to talk about today, about our Bill of Rights, about the First and the Second Amendment. In my mind, they go together. They talk about 4 basic freedoms that the federal government should never be allowed to touch. It's very clear. There's nothing confusing about the language. Our freedom of speech, our freedom of religion, our freedom of assembly, and our freedom of self-defense are things that the federal government is forbidden to discuss, to touch, to even imagine that it's theirs to violate. Those are the rights, those are the privileges. Each one of us in this room, collectively, the 18 million Floridians, they together give the sovereignty to this building. I serve and represent 156,000 of those souls, but I don't serve for myself. I am sent with the sovereignty that those 156,000 people have given me. And it is only a small piece of that that we lend to the federal government, and they have thoroughly forgotten what that relationship is supposed to be. So, I thank each one of you for coming here today. An understanding of what that means is what will fix this. The Constitution is not a chain that's going to bind people into right action. Benjamin Franklin said it best when he talked about a republic if we can keep it. So frankly, I'm going to tell you that even if we pass these laws, they are meaningless if you don't change the hearts and minds of your fellow citizens. Your fellow citizens have to care about the fact that they have inalienable rights. They have to care about being a free people in order for it to mean anything. Freedom legislated is just as useless as tyranny legislated. They are nothing but empty promises if we don't, as a people, assert that those freedoms are ours to defend and to keep and to share. Thank you all very much for being here this morning, and I encourage you as you continue to fight this fight.